Hi everyone, welcome again to this third tutorial of the front office from the Aspire Software Limited. Now today I want to show you how to do a Z report on this front office system, and it's a very user-friendly system, and for those who've seen different tutorials that we've done with them, is that you can realize that the system is actually interactive. It is user-friendly and you can interact with it, and it also does interact with you in terms of giving you triggers or warnings or something like that. So today we want to do a Z report. Now before we do a Z report, normally the cashiers are told to do what we call a cash breakdown. So a cashier will do a cash breakdown, and how will they do a cash breakdown? They will do a cash breakdown by actually doing an F8 in the system. Now once they do an F8 in the system, it will bring this breakdown here. So once it does this breakdown, it brings this breakdown interface, and then the cashiers will start indicating amounts that they have, the physical cash that they have in their cash drawers. So they will indicate if it is 1,000, they will say 1,000 is up to how much. It's 9,000. If it is 500, if it is 1, they just indicate 1, 500. If it is 100, they will indicate 100. If it is units of 100, if units of 20 is just 20 shillings, you indicate 20 shillings. If units of 100 is just 100 bob, you indicate 100. If units of 500 is just 500, you just put there 500. And if it is units of 1,000, it's 9,000, then you indicate 9,000 amount there. So okay, then after that the cashier will just do what we call, they will save this cash breakdown, and then once they've saved the cash breakdown, what they will do now, the chief cashier and the cashier, they will come and do what we call a verification. So how will they do a verification? He will compare, the chief cashier will compare the amount that the cashier had put in the cash breakdown report, this amount, and then compare with what the amount the system is expecting. Okay, so the amount the system is expecting, it could be, this is what the system is expecting, 9,623. So if they end up realizing that there is a difference, then they'll have to resolve that difference before a Z report is done. Okay, now it's quite unfortunate that some will always rush to do a Z report before even actually, settling these disputes. Yeah. So, and then at the end of it all, you end up realizing, oh, it was just a mistake of the cashier because people were hurrying, and she or he was just putting monies in a hurry, and then at the end of it all, ended up forgetting some of the cash in the cash drawer. So they end up being charged for nothing. So the chief cashier, you need to verify. You need to ensure that this thing is actually well verified before you do a Z report. So we assume everything is well verified. So what they will do a Z report, and doing a Z report, the cashier will simply do what we call a Control Z or Control Z. Oh, unfortunately, my thing here is not picking. I don't know what is happening here. For exe has stopped working. Oh, so strange, eh? So I'll check that later. But what normally happens there is that once the cash breakdown has been done, so the Z report is just done very quickly. The Z report is just done, and then once it's done, what happens is that all the transactions that were done at the POS, all those transactions will be ferried back at the branch server. So that is where, when you are at the back office, you are able to see what exactly the transactions or the Z reports that the a certain till actually has done, and what the till did for the day. So that is simply how you can do a Z report on a positive ERP point of sale, or some of us may call it Aspire point of sale. So that is how you do a Z report on a PO, on a positive from Z report. You do a Z report on a positive POS. So that is all said and done. After you've done that, then what happens? All these receipts, when you come here and do Control V, which is viewing of the receipts, all these receipts, they will no longer appear here. They will be taken back to the back office. And then the session or the receipt number, this receipt number will no longer be number 9. It will come back to receipt number 1. And then the session will move to another session, which will be session number 54. So session number 54, beginning the receipt number 1, but the till will not change because it is the same machine, the same till. So it will still be till number 1, the new session that is beginning, which is session number 54, and then the receipt number to begin transaction will be receipt number 1. So that is how we do what we call a Z report in a positive ERP. Otherwise, thank you very much for seeing this video. Otherwise, I welcome you also to be able to see other tutorials that are around. Otherwise, thank you very much. God bless you.